Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video, where do I begin? Okay, so I haven't really wanted to make this video. I kinda was a little bit scared too, but here it goes. So I am no longer a vegan, and I have to address this because people are like, how did you lose all your weight? And they think it's because I was a vegan, and that is not true. So let me get into it and tell you about why I am no longer vegan. So I was vegan for almost 3 years, and I started off just, wanting to get healthy. So I started watching vegan YouTubers and just doing my own research online, as you do, when you get into something and you're like all excited about it. So at first I kind of saw it as like a diet, and so I went from being very what's the word, when you don't move much. I went from a person who didn't really do much, I wasn't very active, and I'd kind of given up on life, to be honest. I was like, if some of you guys can remember what I was like, yeah, I'll put a thing here. So basically, uh, I went from being like that to trying to move and trying to eat healthier and trying to watch what I ate and trying to better myself. And then it became an obsession, as you do. It became an obsession. Yeah, like I admit it. Like I got deep into the I watched heaps of videos. I got into like the animal active, like protecting animals, all that. I got into all the videos. I really got deep into it, and I was like, started to change my way of thinking a little bit. Like, if you're not vegan, you must be a bad person and stuff like that. When come on, I know that that's not true. Like, obviously, like, people, do a lot of things, and eating meat and animal products, it does not make you a bad person. So I kind of I noticed a lot on YouTube. There was kind of a trend of YouTubers calling out other YouTubers, other vegan YouTubers, because they're not so vegan, because they did something that wasn't vegan. So, oh, they're the worst person in the world. They're ruining the reputation of veganism. And like, this is a thing that, like some Sheila, I forget who it was. She bought a dog from a breeder, but she was a vegan. She lived a vegan lifestyle. She was promoting veganism. She was trying her best to live a good life, right? And so she happened to get a dog, and it was from a breeder, and oh my god, the controversy, everyone come down on her, and she was like the worst person in the world, and like put her up on a cross and crucify this poor girl because she bought a dog from a breeder. Like this girl probably did so much for veganism, and they just, like, I don't know, like there's this very toxic mindset, not with all vegans, but there is a sect of vegans who have this very toxic mindset, and it kind of disgusts me, to be honest, because to me, I think that humans are animals too, and we should treat everyone with respect in some regard. And like, I don't know, I feel like some of them people would let a human die and save an animal. A lot of them, and that's kind of like, I don't know. Like, honestly, like, yeah, there's some extremism, and that kind of turned me off a little bit. And I was like, oh my god, like I know. Okay, so for me, being a vegan, when I got into it, I wanted to change little things to start with to lessen my impact on the earth, you know? Like I wanted to, you know, recycle and like do things for the, you know, planet, you know, like just try not to, you know, destroy the planet in little ways, you know? You do things like you buy straws that are, you know, the straws that you can reuse instead of the throwaway. You do all these little things, right, to try and help the environment. And like eating non-animal products, I was trying to help, you know, like, and a lot of people, you would be surprised that a lot of people do try to like not eat as much animal products, like, and mass eat, and or they try to like, you know, if something does say like free range or whatever, people will go for that option because, you know, they don't want to hurt animals. But like the fact of the world is like we consume meat and we consume animal products, and like it is changing. Yeah, like my friend who plays WoW, he's not a vegan, has no interest in vegan, never brought up veganism in his life, meat eater, goes to the gym, you know, stuff like that. He told me that he started eating these Beyond burger patties or whatever, or like this Beyond Burger meat. And he reckons it's brilliant. He is like, you know, like I buy them now all the time instead of, you know, meat burgers. And I think that that's the key to helping the earth, you know, not crucify someone because they didn't do every single little thing vegan, but maybe like, you know, encourage people to try things. Encourage people to maybe like, you know, if someone likes something, they're probably going to start, you know, eating it, you know, like, so, I don't know, like, I think that, the all or nothing thing really got to me, but that was not why I quit veganism. Like, it was just little things that while I was in the cesspool of veganism, I was like, I mean, obviously, I have so much support from a lot of vegans on my channel, actually, who have been so supportive to me, and it's been amazing, and I appreciate it so much. But I've also had a lot of hate, and a lot of hate that people don't really see, or I've deleted because the comments are really bad. And like, I made a video once because some woman, and this is when I was right in the depths of like, I was doing every single little thing vegan, from my household products to my cleaning products to every single little thing in my life I tried to make vegan. She was like, you can't be vegan, you're too fat. And I was like, oh my god, like, oh, there's no way she can be vegan, she's, you know, like, I don't know, like, it just, or like I had people messaging me saying that I was like giving veganism a bad reputation, and like, because, you know, like on YouTube especially, veganism grew because of like people promoting their bodies, and, you know, like, this is what, you know, veganism did to me, look at my body and I'm so ripped. You realize that half of these people who are so ripped and that, they naturally have beautiful bodies. Like, some people just genetically are blessed with a really good body, and they happen to be vegan, and they happen to find a market to make money, and they made a lot of money. But I don't know, like, at the end of the day, like, what are these people really doing for the animals? Like, what are they really doing? Like, I don't know, like, I feel like there's people out there who are eating meat and who are doing more for the world than some vegans. Just saying, like, just putting that out there. There are people who eat meat who are really, really doing a lot for the environment and the earth, and like conservation, and like for our future, and they eat meat. And like, yes, it's awful that people eat meat, but it happens. And like, don't get me wrong, I do not agree with the mass slaughter of animals. I do not agree with it. I think that it's inhumane and it's not okay. I don't agree with animals being kept in little cages and like force fed. I don't agree with any of that stuff, obviously. But the way I grew up on a little farm, and we kind of had, you know, my dad was a fisherman and he would go fishing, and we had our own animals, and they grew, and, you know, we'd kill them for meat, and our impact on the earth wasn't that bad. And the animals, like, they lived a good life. They weren't in cages, they were like happy, you know. And I know that doesn't, It's still taking a life of an animal. I know that. I know that. But do you realize in Africa and certain countries, there's people dying. Hundreds and thousands of people dying every single day. Like, you realize that this is a thing that happens on this earth still. Like, and people are worried about, oh my God, someone ate a pork chop, you know, like, or like someone ate a freaking chicken wing. Like, there's more things in the world. There's bigger things in the world to deal with. In my opinion, there is bigger things in the world. Yes, we can limit our impact on the earth, and we can try to eat less meat. We can try to eat, you know, have better options and stuff. But I think that the all or nothing approach, maybe it works for some people. Maybe their bodies can handle it. But okay, and now this is still not the reason why I'm not a vegan, but these are all the reasons that I guess I didn't like veganism. I didn't like I don't know. Anyway, the reason I am not vegan is because I got to around 175 kilos, around, give or take. It's about nearly coming up the 3-year mark, and I just wasn't losing weight. Like, I hadn't lost weight for I know I plateaued for a long time. It was 4 or 5 months. I'm not really sure how long. So I was freaking out, and I was starving. Like, I was eating so much fruit, so much vegetable. I was eating so much food, and I just never was full, and it was just, I don't know. It got out of hand, and so I went to the doctor, and also, like, and I was, like, going through these stages of, like, oh my God, what do I do if I'm starving? Should I try and fast? Should I do this? Should I do that? Because I was taking advice from all these, like, YouTubers, you know? Like, I was, like, I don't know why, but yeah, that's what people do nowadays. In the age of the internet, you take advice from YouTubers, but maybe you shouldn't. So I went to a doctor, and I was like, you know, I'm not losing weight. I am eating healthy. You know, I know, like, I mean, I'm not completely stupid. I know you need to burn the calories you eat to lose weight. Like, you can't eat more calories than what you burn. You won't lose weight. Like, it's obvious. It's science. Like, I know that. So obviously I knew that already, but I wasn't really eating that many calories. I kind of was, but I wasn't at the same time. There's a lot of ways to put in a lot of no calories but have a lot of food when you're a vegan. Anyway, so I talked to my doctor, and this is like kind of, they referred me to a weight loss specialist, and the weight loss specialist doctor told me that I should not be a vegan. They just said, like, for your health, for your weight loss, all of that, your best bet is not to be, and they recommended I eat meat and low GI vegetables and nuts and eggs and things like that, and limit my very, very limit my fruit because it has a lot of sugar. Try and have no sugar, really. Like, really limit the sugar. What else was there? I don't really eat that much bread or anything like that because I know, and he said, like, limit that kind of stuff, but I know myself now, after, you know, doing stuff now, like, if I eat carbs, I know that, or bread or potatoes or stuff like that, I know that it's going to set me off for the rest of the day. I'm going to want more and more and more. So I have to make my decisions really wise of what I'm eating when I'm eating it. But yeah. So basically, the doctor told me a bunch of stuff, and don't quote me on this because I am not a medical profession and I do not know what I'm talking about, and I just took my doctor's advice, and I recommend that you guys go to your doctor and you take your doctor's advice, and if you're not happy with the advice you get, go to a different doctor and keep going back and talking to them, and that's how you get somewhere. And it's crucial with any kind of, like, when you're trying to change a diet or something, even if you just want to be a vegan and you're not overweight, or you just want to, you know, you should go to the doctor, get blood tests, make sure that you're not doing harm to your body, because, like, when you're doing something, it is an extreme diet. You need to make sure you're getting all the different things that you're not getting from meat and animal products. So I I finally went to the doctor and I stopped following all the gurus, the vegan gurus online, and I started following my doctor's advice. And it took a while because after being vegan and trying to eat meat again, you can imagine it was a bit hard. So anyway, I started losing weight again and it worked, and I kept working with my original doctor who referred me, and I would go in every week or every fortnight, depend how I felt, and I would do a weigh-in like every few weeks, and I was getting my blood pressure, I was getting, blood tests, I was getting just advice and like really like paying attention to everything, and like I did go through like a bunch of different things that some things worked and some things didn't, and if I didn't have my doctor testing me and like doing these blood tests, like I might not have picked up on crucial things that they did pick up on, and so we changed things, and like that's what you got to do. You've got to really pay attention to like your body, and realize that online internet people, they don't have medical degrees, they're not doctors, they're not, they don't have your blood tests, they don't have any of that stuff, they don't know really, they're just giving you what their opinions are, their advice, what they, yada yada yada. But don't follow them because you might end up doing some harm. Like when I actually went to the doctor, my iron was so low, like to the extreme point of being so low that like it was making me sick. My pellets, I don't know, there was something like I had heaps and heaps of pellets and they were really tiny or something. I don't know. I can't really remember exactly, but it was to do with my iron. Anyway, like there was so many things that like I was following these people, and I was worshipping what they were saying and believing it, and I kind of did some harm to myself in some regards because I really didn't go to the doctor and really get proper advice until I did. And so yeah, I'm not vegan, and I still try not to have a big impact on the earth, and I try my best, and that's all anyone can do. And I'm sorry to anyone who hates me because I'm not vegan, because I'm sure that there's people that are gonna, because I know I have vegans who follow my channel, and if you feel that you have to unsubscribe and such because you don't agree with my decision to take medical advice, well, so be it. And yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm not vegan. But I will say that I do recommend people go vegan. I'll be honest, like I still recommend that, but if you do like seek medical advice and listen to your body, like you don't have to, with anything, you don't have to do all or nothing. That's what people try. You know what? You don't need to do all or nothing. You can incorporate little things into your life that make you healthier, that help the environment, that help the animals, and little things can make a big difference. If everyone does a little thing, it makes a big difference. So like maybe look at doing little things to lessen your impact on the earth. Not necessarily don't eat animal products, or maybe like cut out some of the animal products that you eat. Maybe like look at where they come from and like consider if that is the best option, or yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. See you guys. Yeah. Bye.